Alright, gonna do another competitive constructed here. Alright.
Ooh, was that a Malta 5 that I saw?
It was indeed a Moldify that you saw.
And a Scribe bottom?
Yep.
Oh dear.
Yep. And a Druid to the cow. Dude, yeah, keep playing Mana Dorks. Don't play anything scary, opponent. Mickey Owen, when we gonna get our next pick here?
4 minutes and 10 seconds or less.
That is an oddly specific time. Like, I'm gonna feel like a jackass if I lose here, but like I can't really just throw counters at those ones and twos. I don't have enough counters for them. However, I will use removal on them, as bad as that feels.
I mean, he'll do double duty of speed bumping him, so.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I need to draw a land to have Teferi out there, which means I'm probably gonna Price of Fame one of his dudes this turn. And like, I don't care if he's knocking Teferi down a peg by one a turn, like, I can live with that. Oh, fuck yes, you had another Titanic Growth. Such a good time for me to use a removal spell.
There you go.
Oh, and I get to surveil a Chemist Insight into the graveyard? Yes.
Yeah, boy. And you've guaranteed you draw.
Yep. Surveil is just like so much better than Scry, it's insane.
It's a good mechanic, man. It's a mechanic that's made better by the environment that it's in.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Ziggs!
How's it going?
Pretty good, we're all sitting around playing Moto. Or not Moto, MTGA.
Ah!
Moto is an acronym for Magic Online. It stands for Magic Online Digital Objects, which was the original name of the game, and the acronym just stuck because it's easy to say.
Fair enough.
Alright, so in that, I think I would take the Swiftblade.
Let's see here.
Alright, sure, opponent. I'll save us all some time. I'll kill your land War Elves.
Yeah, it's a toss-up between the 3/1 guy and the Knight's Pledge to me.
By the way, we're playing Discord Drafts Core 2019 for Mickey Owen here.
Oh, right on.
I think you're The way I see it right now, you are short on ability to go tall if you need to, which is the only reason I might suggest the Knight's Pledge. But the other guy, I mean, he's a effective, cost-effective, efficient body that's aggressive. So, like,
Yeah.
they're both good picks for different reasons.
I mean, I'm just looking at his deck being a shitload of removal and a shitload of like cheap dudes.
If
Like,
you've got the
yeah.
removal, what you do, you might not ever have to go tall.
Exactly, that's what I'm
Yeah,
looking
you
at.
get rid of the big things.
Yeah.
You, as long as you are saving your removal for things that matter.
Yeah.
And that's something that's just, it's a decision you're going to have to make at the time, because it's like, okay, the enemy has a 2-2 dude out there. Well, if that 2-2 dude is going to sit there and hit you for 4 turns, then it's worth killing it as soon as you can. But if not,
Oh my god, combat I am become cancer.
I'm watching it.
Like, I have the chromium. I plan on playing it this turn. I'm just like, I'm trying to protect all my shit too at the same time. Like, so opponent needs to stop playing creatures. There we go. And my opponent being at 22 means that I am 4 attacks instead of my normal 3 to kill.
You are, in fact, 4 away. Unless he does some stupid shit like shock himself,
Yeah.
which I've seen.
I'm entertained by the fact that my opponent played a creature and he's like, I think he's got this moment of realization of, wait, this creature doesn't live, does it?
I don't know, maybe he's got like the +7/+7 trample enchantment or something. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. I have Teferi ult up. That's what I was saying when I said I am become cancer.
Yeah, like, I mean, at this point,
Like, I could pop Memorial to Genius and just be like a real dick on this. Like, I promise I'm not trying to deep dick my opponent. I am trying to play and win this in a timely manner. There we go. Thank you, opponent. Like, I promise I was not trying to be a dick there to him. I felt like one, but I was not trying to be a dick. Alright, get ready for game 2. So, we're just going to bring in all sorts of make your shit dead.
yeah, get your soots, man. Get your soots out.
Yeah, so it's Lyra, like, I'm not trying to drag this shit out. Yeah, that'll work. So it's in Lyra. 3 Soots, 2 Lyra. And yeah, like, we insta-went, and all I changed was 3 cards. I knew what 3 I was changing, so something tells me this dude doesn't even have a sideboard. Like, I feel bad about this, legitimately. He's over there playing fucking 2/2s for 2 that give him 2 life when he dies in the competitive thing. Oh my god. Do I want to mulligan again? No, I'll just abuse Discovery. And pray to the magic gods that I top deck a land in the next 2 turns. Fair enough.
Goodbye, Lyra.
Yeah, I already have one in my hand. Like, I really am trying to do this as fast as I can.
Swiftclaw.
Yep, what he said.
Yeah.
You get to go mono white. Congratulations. Pretty sure. Unless you get like a bomb rare on the pack 3 that you're like, I want this thing. That's like a build around like blue white or something.
Do I want the red to maybe build out red a little bit more? I already have, seems to have a pretty good base creature collection set.
If other people were in this, I would take the
crash through.
I think I would take it either way. Yeah, I think I'd take it either way because nothing else. There's nothing else remotely compelling.
Come on, second source of white mana, so that way I can make this a quick game. Like, I'm surveilling everything that isn't white mana into my graveyard. I've surveilled a Vraska's Contempt and a Remove Soul against dude who's only playing fucking shit like that. Like, and I'm gonna Price of Fame his dude this turn most likely. Like, I'm hoping that I can catch a Titanic off of him, but Giganosaurus, sure, whatever.
Take the knight.
Yeah,
Or do I want the
Yeah.
artifact for sideboard?
no, I'd take that.
No, I'd get that knight. He's fat.
Mm-hmm. That ass was fat, though. For a second, I thought it said Mentor on it. I was like, wait, what? Sure, you can have your Giganosaurus back from the graveyard, dude. Like, I ain't trying to get all up in that. I may lose to just trying to politely play fast. Alright. Because, like, I put a Vraska's Contempt into the graveyard. Wow, wow, wow. Random ass plummet from my opponent.
Oh
Yep.
no! What? What?
Oh, this is great. This is great. Yeah.
This is
Alright, I'm
fucking
gonna give up a game to
bullshit,
him.
my dude.
That was, dude, no, like, I actually, like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to take him game 3. I had a mole hand there, and I was just trying to bust out a Lyra ASAP. That was fucking excellent on my opponent's part. Like, I'm not even trying to shit talk him. Like, I just feel bad about the fact that, like, the disparity in these decks. So, like, this game, I actually feel like I need to pay the fuck attention, not surveil things down, because I think that my opponent's just going to keep playing, you know, 2/2s and shit like that. And have a random ass plummet in his deck. What the fuck, opponent?
Dude, Plummet is like Timmy's favorite sideboard card.
Hell
You
yeah.
should know this.
I'm proud of him. Good job taking a game off of me, man. Seriously, like, no hate. Like, I've lost games where I was angry. At the end of that one, I was laughing. Yeah, we will definitely bend that Field of Ruin. God damn it, had another Field of Ruin on top. Fucking opponent's playing no non-basics. My Field of Ruins are just tap, add colorless mana to your mana pool.
Should have.
I almost bend the Steel Sabotage, or Sinister Sabotage, going, fuck it, let's dig to something fun. And then it's like, no, I did this last game. I know how this works out. Fuck. Alright, we'll leave Vraska's Contempt on top. Like, I won't play my Teferi out there, knowing that I can't untap enough mana to have Sinister Sabotage. Like, I'll play correctly, opponent. You caught me out. Good job. Seriously. I was an asswipe game, too. But you're right, yeah, no, like, Plummet is Timmy's favorite card, and I am so, like, I have never been that happy to lose a game. Alright, let's draw a card and untap some shit. Should probably change the name of my stream since it said that I was going to play Sealed in it. And then I've kind of gotten stuck on this.
What are you playing? Oh, you're playing your crazy control deck?
Uh-huh. In competitive constructive. Alright, Timmy scooped up.
Rip Timmy. He took a game though. That's good.
Yeah, like straight up, I am proud of Timmy for that. Alright, so this one, Inspired Charge versus Invoke the Divine. I mean, I think both of those are solid choices. Like, one Invoke the Divine is not bad, but the same can be said for one Inspired Charge.
Hmm. I think a worthwhile question at this point is. Now, I think you're going to have enough white to go mono white. I really do think that that's going to be the case.
Yeah, I do too.
In that case, I would take Invoke, yeah. This is kind of a shitty pack for you, honestly.
Huh, let me think real hard about this hand. I'm on the play. Like, there's a level of me that's actually tempted to keep hands like
Dude,
that.
screenshot this shit. Oh my god! What?
What? The second hand?
Yes.
Dude, I love it. Play a swamp turn 1 and then all my lands come into play untapped. Alright, I'm gonna keep the shit out of that hand. Vraska's Contempt on top? Yeah, that seems good. I don't know what I'm gonna need yet, but Vraska's Contempt answers a lot of shit.
It will buy you time.
Alright, go opponent. What's funny is when I'm playing this not with the stream on or anything, and I catch myself doing it some on the stream, but you'll hear me say go, because, okay, turn 1 Healer Hawk, I'm interested in what my opponent is doing now. I'll find myself saying go, because I'm so used to, like, root habit from playing in paper.
I'm between getting Angel and Make a Stand here.
I'd take Angel.
You've got enough dudes that, like, using combat tricks to save them is not really necessary, I don't think. So oh look, lifelink. It definitely matters into this matchup.
Oh, most def.
Oh my god, there's this guy playing a blue-black deck that has, like, all defenders in it.
What?
Well, he just turned 1 Thoughtbound Phantasm into turn 2 Barrier of Bones.
Are you playing sealed? No. Yeah, no, that could be unsealed. We're gonna Sinister Sabotage your Legion War Boss here. Yeah, that's special, Ziggs. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out there. That's real special right there. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but that's real special.
And he's gonna make me discard Divine Visitation. He just thought erasured me.
You need to get rid of some dudes.
Yeah, dude.
Got a really shitty mulligan twice. Oh, I'm sorry, you're talking
Oh,
about
so held on.
Yeah, I'm at 2 life. I'm in all sorts of trouble here, combat.
Suit or die, suit or die.
Mm-hmm. Actually, Moment of Craving will buy me some time. Back up to 4.
You now have 2 turns to live.
I do. Watch me get Vraska's Contempt off of the next one. Just keep gaining 2 life at a time, killing shit. Opponent keeps doing 2 more damage. Now, if I draw an untapped land, I can actually flash in Chromium and block. Oh, there's the shock! I lose! God damn it. Alright.
Rip.
You know, insane aggro. And that's one of the things I actually like about this best of 3 is, like, these super hard aggro decks are something that, like, it's hard for me to account for them and account for the control decks. I'm pretty sure my opponent just doesn't have an answer to Lyra. In those colors, like, nah. So if I drop a Lyra, I think I just win. And this is a hand that can get me there. Now, obviously I need the white mana, but, like, I have removal. I have draw.
The only answer to Lyra is, like, 2 bolts. I mean...
Right, like, if he quad shocks my Lyra, or triple shocks my Lyra, whatever. Like, I guess you got me, bro.
Mulligan to 5.
He mulliganed to 6. No, he did mulligan to 5, you're right. I'm an idiot. You can tell how much I'm thinking about whether or not I counter a spell here. Like, I was just holding it. I don't give a shit what it is.
A Legion War Boss.
Oh, look, it's countered. Oh, look, I top deck
Daybreak
Ritual of
Champion?
Soot.
Or the Dwarven Priest is 2/4.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's actually why I'm considering the Dwarven Priest there, is because it's a 2/4 body.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. But Daybreak Chaplain is just stupid.
Fair enough. Go with that
I
then.
mean, I like Dwarven Priest, and I like it in your deck, but Daybreak Chaplain is also one of those cards that you can drop it and you just basically win the game.
Fair.
It doesn't look like it, but the ability to basically, on turn 2, drop a creature that shuts down most other creatures that the opponent can play for another turn or 2.
Yeah, that's fair. Plus, when they attack into it. Oh, yes, rewarded. I tapped out on my turn intentionally, thinking, oh, he'll totally play more dudes into this. Gonna get so rewarded with my Ritual of Soot.
Ooh, Rustwing, Falcon, or Inspired Charge?
How many Inspired Charges do you currently have? Mickey?
I don't think
Mikhail?
I have any.
Okay, then I would probably take the first one of those.
Yeah, I mean, having one or two is going to be useful.
Yep.
You don't want more than that, but
Yeah, exactly. Like, one as a gotcha is really good. More than one and they start expecting it.
Alright. Luminous Bond? Ooh, what is this?
yeah, boy.
Gallant Cavalry and Luminous Bonds.
Wow.
Bonds. At this point, bonds.
Mm-hmm. Just the fact that there's so much... Like, it's insane to me how much of a mono white deck you're getting.
Like, honestly, the cavalry might come back around.
See how many I already have 1 Luminous Bonds and how many and 3 Gallant Cavalry. So take the Bonds.
Yeah, I would get the bonds.
Mm-hmm. Alright, combat. Finally drew a white mana. I'm one more away from Lyra.
There you go.
Damn,
God
more
damn.
white. God damn.
What do you got? I was curious to see what's in the pack, if there's anything like that's like a sleeper standout.
Alright, true value here. Chemist Insight, dropping Chemist Insight.
Now you pick the priest up.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, white mana! Where you at, bro? Well, my opponent has 2 spells in his hand that he hasn't cast, and it's been a while. Something tells me that those are straight up removal spells. Can't imagine why.
Pledge.
Yeah, pledge. Slapping those on your 1/3 lifelink are pretty dope.
Yep.
Alright, so I finally drew another white. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be the 8th mana. Okay. Yep, that'll let me leave up Sinister Sabotage, which means if he has double removal spell to get there, which white-red makes sense that he would have 2 pieces of removal to get there. I had let the first one through and then counter the second.
Falcon.
Yep, what he said. Yep, opponent's counting his own mana here. Let's see what you got, opponent. Conclave Tribunal, no. Yeah, take another inspired charge, yeah.
It's there.
Well, my opponent did have a Justice Strike, which I was not accounting on him having. Yeah, I actually don't need another Vraska's Contempt.
Is there anything in here that's a color that you intend to play later on?
I take Sure Strike. The only thing he's splashed is red spells.
Red.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not even gonna.
I mean,
Like-
these are all commons too, so.
Yeah, and it's not gonna matter. Like, I would hate draft at this point for sure. Like, if this were not bots.
Right. But since it's bots, I'm not worried about the hate drafting
Yeah,
portion.
like, Sure Strike is the most remotely useful, but you're not gonna need to go red, so.
Okay, so far I've drawn that 1 Lyra and none of my Teferis. I have 20 cards left in my deck. Jesus Christ. Give me a win con.
Did your cavalry come back around? I think it got picked. Let me look
Looks
back
like
at
it.
the pack.
Alright, you're gonna laugh at me, Combat. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. Am I gonna do that? No. Okay. I considered dropping it to. He cast that 3 damage spell on my Teferi, and so I considered dropping another Teferi that I just drew on top of him, just so that way I could start ramping up faster, but. No, like, I have just enough spells that if I don't cast any more draw, and don't surveil anything to the graveyard. Like, that Teferi's gonna have a couple of turns after hitting 8. Like, I'm not even playing Search for Azcanta right now because of the situation I'm in.
Hold that thought.
12 cards remaining in the library.
No time for a break.
How the hell did you end up with almost 30 life?
Vraska's Contempt once, Moment of Craving once, or maybe 2 Vraska's Contempts, I don't remember actually.
Fucking yikes.
And 1 hit from a Lyra.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna get into a Teferi loop here, and I hate myself for it.
Hurry.
Are you out of Lyras?
No, I have 1 more in the deck somewhere, but haven't gotten to it yet. I have 1 more Lyra and 1 more Teferi in the last 8 cards of my deck. I think I also have 1 more draw spell. No, okay, no, I've played all 4 of my Chemist Insight. Nope, there's my next to last Teferi. Or my last Teferi to draw. Alright. Did not draw Lyra there. Cool. So we're going to discard a Teferi here, since I have 2 in hand.
3?
Yeah. But this one's going to hit 8, and then I'm going to -8 him, and then I'm going to start looping with the other Teferi. Because I hate myself. Oh, there's the Lyra.
I mean, you've got 2 Sinister Sabotages that should, like, there's nothing he should be able to do to it.
Right. But I'm not going to have enough time to win before I would have to start a Teferi loop. I'm just Essence scattering that. Nah, fuck you. I'm not using my good...
Get out of here, Aurelia.
Nah.
We don't want you here.
None of your
World's only
shit.
Big enough for 1 angel.
Exactly. Alright, he's hovering over my Teferi. I assume he has some kind of spell to deal with it. And then I'm going to Sinister Sabotage it, and then we're going to start Teferi looping.
I was about to say, no, I assume he's pondering conceding.
Oh, Fight with Fire. Spreading out the damage. Sinister Sabotage. God damn. Leave that Essence Scatter there. I only got 4 cards in my library. We're not surveilling anything to the bottom. Or to the graveyard.
That is the one advantage Scry has. Not that it really effectively matters, but...
Right. Well, and I'm going ahead and tucking my Teferi specifically just in case he somehow finds discard. Like, I don't want that thing sitting in my hand.
He's red-white.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm playing around everything right now, bro.
You're playing around the one swamp that he finds halfway through the
Yes!
game and then mine rots you.
Yes!
Okay.
Fuck you! I have run out of other things that let me lose this game, so I'm playing against the absolute absurd options.
Fucking Mildex, man.
I mean, I could turn my deck into a mill deck right now.
Please don't.
Don't worry, guys. I will also beat my opponent in 32 turns. 33, I'm sorry. In 33 turns, my opponent loses the game.
This guy just milled me with my white aggro deck. It was pretty
Rip.
cool.
Also, combat, that's why I did start the Teferi loop with a alt, was because I'm playing around what if my opponent does deal with the Lyra. Like, I only have one more counter left. Obviously, it's not a problem now, but when I was doing it, like, I had 2 counters. Like, he might draw 2 kill spells for Lyra, and I might actually have to mill my opponent out. Like a piece of shit.
How much land do I need in a mono white 40 card deck?
What's your average CMC? Oh, hey, Arena crashed. What's your average CMC?
2.76.
16.
Go with. What is your What does it look like right now? Like, what are your picks?
Hold up, is
I
Arena
like
gonna
that
fuck me on this? Cause like I crashed in the middle of a best of 3.
It should let you reconnect to the game in progress.
Oh, yep. I'm back in the game of progress. Thank you.
Yeah, it should go like straight in. Yeah, there it is.
All right, I have a minute and 18 seconds. All right, I don't need to make any changes. I'm gonna go run and piss real quick.
Yeah, like for how many lands, it really I think is going to depend on what you picked out of your pool, because you have enough mono white that I know there's stuff that you
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
run.
I haven't built a deck. I haven't finished like cutting down the deck yet. So
And that's the thing, is like depending on how it ends up, you may need 17, you may need 16, you may even be able to get by with 15, though that's
No.
doubtful.
If he's running mono white, I'd run 16 and call it a day.
I'm expecting that that's about where you want to be, because I think those 2-for-1s are 4 mana. Yeah, you're going to 100% want every one of those removal spells that you can cram in there. You're going to 100% want each of those 2-for-1 knights.
in a minute, hold on. I'll post a deck list. If I can remember how to export.
Oh man, second Legion War Boss down makes me feel so good. We're playing Yeol Confetti Teferi. I play him with the explicit purpose of expecting my opponent to kill him. And gaining me lives.
Is there a way to, before I close the deck, like, maybe I can't actually export the text?
You might have to screen cap it on the right-hand side.
Yeah. Let's do this.
I have a plan B as soon as I think of one.
Alright, that's what I've got in the deck. I need to cut 6 cards. Yeah, right now I'm at 46 of 40.
I'm not seeing it yet.
Oops.
Maybe Discord's lagging? I don't know.
No, I posted in the wrong Discord.
Oh.
Huh? That makes sense.
Hold on. Delete message. Delete message.
Wow, he's killing my Search for Azcanta over my Teferi. I did not foresee that coming.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe he
Like-
likes cancer. I don't know.
Like, bro, I will take that all goddamn day.
Keep up the pace.
Okay.
So right now I've got 18 creatures, 11 non-creatures. Oh, I have a lot of 2 mana cost.
I would start here by dumping 1 plains, the big 6 mana knight, and maybe the Angel of Dawn.
I'll get with your shit in a few minutes.
Sure.
Like, I am in a very, very tight game right now.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
Well, my Confetti Teferi somehow has managed to live. I'm really not sure what to think about that. Like, I played him with the explicit purpose of soaking up damage, and he soaked up a lot. But he's still alive.
He's still kicking.
Yeah.
And another Legion War boss down.
Yep, that's 3. I think I've taken over this game. It was so goddamn close.
I mean, he's got 1 card in hand, and you've got a Sabotage, so...
Actually, you're right. Yeah, I'm not going to ever tap out, I guess. I considered Field of
That's
Ruining his
taking-
land, but not so much.
Let's skip to the good part.
You can, like, contempt his bird at 1 life if necessary, but...
Oh, I'm going to Contempt his bird this next turn, most likely. Wow, my top 2 cards in my deck are both Sinister Sabotages. You know what? I feel really good right now.
Just dump his bird.
Oh, yeah.
Dump his bird into his deck with Teferi, dude.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
You're not gonna be that much of a dick.
No, I want the 2 life from Vraska's Contempt. Alright, declare no blockers.
Come on, you must be one with the dick.
No, believe me, I have no qualms with being a dick to him. What I wanted was the life.
No time for a break.
Alright, my hand is Teferi, Chemist Insight, Vraska's Contempt, Sinister Sabotage, Sinister Sabotage, Sinister Sabotage, Field of Ruin.
Goodbye, mentor.
Yep. 19 cards left in my deck. All my Lyras are in it.
Unlucky.
I know. Dude, I'm basically countering everything he plays just to try to reduce cards in hand.
Well, I mean, there's no reason to let him resolve anything.
I mean, I have Ritual of Soot. I could have just blown that instead of 2 counters. Alright, there's a Lyra. Thank
you
God.
probably do.
There's the other Lyra.
In case of a big ass Banefire to the dome, but that might not be preventable at this point.
Yeah, no, he's
Might
got...
want to try to get rid of that land.
Well, unfortunately, Field of Ruin is not Wasteland.
Oh shit, that's right. It's
Right, I need to hit him with my Lyra.
yeah. That's what I think is in his hand. If I were him, I would be holding.
He scoops! He scoops!
Oh, there it is. He didn't get it fast enough.
No, he did not.
He was what? 1 away? 2 away?
Something like that. And once that Lyra hit him, it was over. Alright, we hit the 2-win mark, which means we break even. Oh my God. This is, I mean, it's a tough... Oh shit, let me hit cancel here. Cancel actually works today, by the way, Seraphim. And look at what he's got going on here. Alright.
Okay.
You're at 46, right? So you need to cut 6?
44.
44. And you're running 17 planes?
16.
Okay. Minus planes, minus knight, minus angel. Thank you.
What's your highest mana at 4?
Yeah.
So go down to 15 planes and lose the Angel of Dawn.
I don't know about going 15
Nah.
is debatable.
Yeah, 15's real low.
Definitely the Dawn Angel goes, but
Yeah, I agree with that.
and the Knight of the Tusk. They're just too expensive compared to like what you need.
Right. Stag's good, Gallant Cavalry's good. One Invoke the Divine is really useful considering how many good artifacts there are in there. I mean, they have an artifact sub-theme in that set, so... one Remorseful Cleric. It's bad, but like I almost want to cut Falcons, and I know that's wrong because Knights pledging those is insane.
I would think the Line Breakers personally.
Yeah, yeah.
They're 3/2s for 3 mana.
Yeah, fuck it. Cut the 2 Line
they're the least
Breakers.
effective creatures in
Cutting,
the deck.
cutting the 2 Line Breakers means you only need to cut 1 more, right?
Right.
Maybe the Dwarven Priest? Just run super low to the ground.
Alright.
Unfortunately, Discord drafts Core 19. I want to keep calling it M19 because that's how they did it for so long was, M10, M11, M12. But Discord drafts M19. Fuck it, I'll call it whatever I want to. Apparently drafted you so much good shit that we are debating what's the worst of your good cards.
Yeah, that's a good problem to have.
I like the M naming better than this Core 2019. Like, M19 is just a much cleaner name.
It really was. I don't know why they didn't just go back to that. There's nothing wrong with doing it that way.
Right.
They fucked it up with Origins, and then
Yeah, Origins was a stupidly named set. I'm sorry.
let's have the origins of Magic like 24 years after we created the game. Okay.
And we're doing Origins of people who aren't really that relevant.
People who we just invented like 20 plus years down the line.
Right, like, I get that Jace is the face of Magic right now. I don't think that
Don't forget,
Okay.
he also has to have his friends in the Justice League.
Did you see what my opponent just played?
No, what is that? Is that the Dragon Horde?
Yes!
Oh my god, what the hell? Well,
Okay then. Sure, opponent. I have no idea what's happening anymore. This Memorial to Genius is tough. I think I'm going to keep it on top. I mean, the card's insane. Like... Oh wait, you're giving me a card that early game I can tap for mana, and late game I can just turn into free cards? Yeah, sure, you can have Nicol Bolas, that's fine.
yeah, I've debated running a Memorial to Genius or two.
Yeah, I like it as a one of. I don't think I would like any more.
Because I'm light on draw, and that is my thing. Like I don't have a good card advantage engine in that deck.
That's
Like,
fair.
I could switch over to the red blue planeswalker and have a card advantage engine, but like 5 mana for just a card advantage engine doesn't seem good to me.
Right. Alright, Nicol Bolas number 2. I'm not really sure what's up with my opponent. Like, nothing that he's doing is particularly scary, though.
I think he's just playing like good stuff dragons, man.
Alright. Like, and he may beat me, but that doesn't change the fact that I don't feel particularly frightened by what he's doing.
He should be frightened that you just discarded a fairy to blow off your chemistry's insight.
Yeah, that's definitely a true statement. Alright, cool. I'll have Teferi. You'll have a Dragon's Horde. We'll see who wins this race.
It's not like you can just tuck his Dragon's Horde.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to tuck the Nicol Bolas.
Yeah, that's the more pressing problem.
Yeah, that's the pressing matter right now. So I'm hoping he drops some kind of Dragon 5 or 6 drop. Okay, no, he Lightning Strikes my Teferi. Boo-hoo.
Rip.
Oh my god, there's Nicol Bolas number 3, and, you know, number 2 is on the top of his deck right now.
And, hey, look.
Yeah, it's another Teferi. And
Yes,
search
it
to us
is.
con to discard to Nicol Bolas. This is the 4th Nicol Bolas he's cast this game. Sure, I'll take another Essence Scatter. There you go. Alright, I have killed 3 Nicol Bolases this game. I've tucked one, but I then turned around and killed it later. Like, if I don't win this game, I've done something retarded.
Sorry, no time for a break.
I mean, it may just be like a deck full of gold dragons.
Is
that
it worth
literally
using my
plan-
Invoke the Divine on a Fountain of Renewal?
No.
No. You
Rosca,
like,
sure.
it's annoying and it slows your victory, but you should be able to charge past it after a little bit.
Alright, well that's all my Teferis, which means my only win con left is, whatchamacallit.
Like, for you, like, the game you're playing is Magic the maintenance of board state in advantage. Like,
Yep.
That's literally the game you're playing. So, as long as you can have an extra creature, you're fine.
What the hell? Why is this guy has 50 cards in his deck? Good grief.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing. Rip.
Yeah, he's millstoning me.
What?
I'm not.
I mean, it's a legitimate deck in that format, but goddamn, like, the fact that he has 50 cards in his deck tells me he's probably not playing the legitimate version.
It's time to just run fuckers down his throat until.
All right, combat.
until-
Take a look at my hand.
What the?
Right?
What
all
the
four
fuck?
of them? Really? All four of them?
Uh huh.
He's not playing a single goddamn spell.
No. Dude, you've seen me reveal 3 of these at least. I think I have one in my hand. I'm just gonna ride this as content engine until I finally draw like a spell that does something.
Like Vraska's Contempt.
Ah. Fuck yeah! Didn't even have to find. Like, I'm trying to dig to the only win con left in my deck, and my opponent just scoops it up. Alright,
Like, no.
so against Dragons.deck, I get the feeling Cast Down and Moment of Craving and Ritual of Soot are going to be fucking terrible. I'm just throwing this out there. Disdainful Stroke seems insane. Thought Erasure seems insane. Fuck it, so does Thief of Sanity. Alright. Cool opponent. Yeah, like, I feel like my opponents aren't sideboarding. I'm sorry. Like,
They probably aren't.
like on Moto, sometimes I sideboard first, sometimes I sideboard second. Like, but I get the feeling that most of my opponents are playing a sideboard. Yeah, sure, you can have a treasure map.
Oh boy.
We're just gonna go ahead and Thought Erasure on 2 because, sure. I mean, the fuck combat? Like, I guess I take Vraska's Contempt, but Demanding Dragon, lands. Like, I'm actually really happy that I saw my opponent's hand there. And, like, I'm not making fun of my opponent. For anyone who's watching this on the stream or watching this after, I am not making fun of him. I just don't understand his deck.
Is
Like-
Gitu Chronicler good for my burn deck?
I don't even know what the Chronicler is.
1 red, 1 colorless, wizard, 1/3, with a kicker of 3, 1 red. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, return and target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand.
That's expensive as
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That was,
fuck.
like,
I mean, if you
literally
get
the first
yourself
thing I
two
thought of.
Necromancers,
I got an
There are a lot
Urza's
of runners.
Ruinous Blast.
That card's fun. If you're playing like a legend heavy deck, that card's fun as shit. Alright, my opponent has a Sarkhan the Fireblood, which, like,
Mythic Rare Wild Card. Yeah.
yeah, boy! Here, I'd like to show you guys my longest yeah boy ever. Yeah, boy! Let me load up the 10-hour video real quick. You've seen that shit?
No.
No.
It's one of those internet meme things.
Oh, here comes the first Demanding Dragon.
Yep.
There goes the first Demanding Dragon.
Yep. Okay, since he didn't play a land, now let's see, he can flip Treasure Cruise, which will get his Demanding Dragon up. So I actually let Sarkhan go for another turn.
Triggered.
What triggered?
Treasure. You said Treasure Cruise.
Oh, dude. Treasure Cruise would be
Yeah.
so absurd in this deck. Like, I just keep throwing all this shit into my graveyard. Treasure Cruise.
Oh, man, some things are better left buried.
It was fine in Standard, I'm just saying. It would not be fine in this Standard, but that's a whole different issue. Alright, I really hope he's just playing, like, Mondo Dragon the Mondoing. No. Okay. Like, I really need black mana. I really do not like the idea of just running a Teferi out there, and then him playing some kind of shitty dragon. Oath of Teferi had its moment in the Sunshine where it was like, that might be interesting. Where are you getting all these cards? You playing draft?
I bought $10 for the gems because I'm getting.
Hey.
tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
I got Flame of the Keld.
Nice.
Isn't that one that you were suggesting the other night?
I like that card a lot. In like mono red or blue red blurn, I love that card.
It makes the red aggro deck I run do serious damage. It's a fun way to end the game.
Okay, so my opponent is playing another Demanding Dragon. Sure, I'll take 5 off of this one. Like, the butt mad has to be unreal right now. I let him take his Sarkhan all the way up to being ready to ultimate, and then killed it.
Is Teshar Ancestor's Apostle any good?
I don't
It's
even
a
know what
bird cleric, 2/2 flying for 4 essentially. When you cast a historic spell, return target creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. It's the kind of shitty Sun Titan.
Yeah, shitty Sun Titan.
I know that those words mean nothing to you, Ziggs. Sun Titan is a card that whenever it came into play or attacked, you returned a 3 CMC or less from your graveyard.
Ooh, I got a run amok.
That card is another one that's good in those aggro decks. Alright. My opponent has a Flying Trampling Haste Dragon. And did not go for Teferi. I feel like I should be scared.
We need to move quickly.
I know this sounds crazy, but would Traxos actually be good in my Artifacts of War deck? It's 4 for a 7/7 trample, and it enters the battlefield tapped, but whenever I cast a historic spell, you can untap it. And I have 2 Saga enchantments and 10 artifacts in my deck.
It might work for you.
Worth thinking about.
Yeah. Alright, I don't care which your dragons you play, I'm Essence Scattering it, bro. Faux show. What? Combat! What? I just got Bane fired.
Hold on, I missed this. What happened here?
I just got Bane fired for 8.
Oh god. Is this the
It's the dragon, dude.
This is Dragons of Tarkir throwback.
Mhm.
Ooh, I
Throwback
got a
deck.
Ritual of Soot!
Nice, that card's dope as shit in control builds.
That's a very good card to have.
I got a Swarm Guild Mage. It's okay.
Alright, well, whatever the first 4 things my opponent casts is, they're getting countered most likely. Actually, if he doesn't play any kind of ramp on 3, I'm actually going to get my Thief of Sanity out. He has not seen me play a creature any game. So I'm going to get this out there and just kind of see if I can take over the game with it. And like pray nothing bad happens to me here on 3.
Ooh,
He's reading the
Deafening
card. He's reading
Clarion.
the card.
He's Bane firing it! Totally worth.
Deafening Clarion actually seems like a decent card.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've Bane fired that card before. But not on turn 3.
Right? Right? Like, my opponent read it for a while and then goes, you know what? I think Banefire is the best use of my mana here. I'm so torn between Essence Scatter and Sinister Sabotage there. Alright, fuck it. I have a Disdainful Stroke. Let's get another Thief of Sanity going, bro! What up? I'm here to steal your dragons, bitch!
Second Assassin's Trophy.
Nice.
Nice.
Fuck you, I got them Disdainful Stroke in my board, bitch! Specifically for stupid shit like this.
Yeah, fuck his stupid shit. Play your stupid shit.
Exactly. Okay, we take treasure map. Do I play treasure map? No, I have Memorial to Genius up. If he does nothing, I'm Memorial to Genius. Sure, you can have Dragon Sword.
What new blue-red did I get?
Lightning
I wish there was a way
Strike.
for it to-
No.
I wish there was a way to organize your collection by what cards you just got.
That would be convenient.
Hearthstone does that. No, it's
I just wish that they would like do like a shimmery, glowy outline
yeah, or something like they did
for
in
stuff
Hearthstone.
that you haven't opened, like things that you've gotten since you last opened your like collection viewer.
Alright.
Holy shit!
Alright,
I
Combat, you
stole
ready
the
for
shit out of
this?
that card.
You ready for this? What up, bitch?
Bullet. Oh my god, you're disgusting. Mean.
It is! It is! It's so mean and I love it! I'm here to kill you with your own cards, motherfucker. I really
You've
hope he
played more
kills...
dragons. You've played more dragons than the dragons deck this game.
I have. I really hope that he goes to kill the Nicol Bolas. Okay, he murdered my dude. Got it. Whatever, I got you on a 4-turn clock.
He didn't murder the Nicobolus.
No, he did not. Got you on a 4-turn clock. I'm going to play your treasure map to make my draws better. What you got, motherfucker? Oh my god, he killed his own Nicol Bolas. This is... Everything in life is going well.
Which would you rather have, anticipate or radical idea? I got a second radical idea.
Anticipate's pretty good.
Okay, we put radical idea in my deck for a reason, I guess.
Yeah, because you didn't have Anticipates.
Maybe I did go third anticipate. Did I go to third anticipate? I did not. Okay.
I was about to say, if you have it, play it. It's very good.
Wait, does he get the treasure map if I flip it?
Does it say owner or controller?
Yeah, mouse over it.
It just says transform.
Then
No,
it's
then
yours.
it maintains your control.
Okay. I was a little bit
Control will
scared.
change. If it was like an exile and then bring it back onto the board transform, which some of them are. then it's
Right.
different.
I kind of want to make a black-green control deck with that second assassinate.
I mean, it's good. Your only real weakness for that deck is non-creature win con strategies, because you really don't have anything to deal with them. But your Assassin Trophy deals with Planeswalkers very effectively, so that's most of said decks.
Alright, let's see if this is correct. I'm about to feel real dumb if it isn't. Nope! Yep, I capped it! Alright, cool.
Would it be worth it to ditch Exclusion Mage for a third Aven Wind Mage?
How many instants and sorceries do you have in your deck?
A shit ton.
Yes. If the number is greater than, say, 16, then yes.
Oh, let me see.
Because that's what I define as like a shit ton for like a blue deck. Is like 16 is kind of
Instants and sorceries, or just instants?
just combined. Because it gets bonus for either, right? I think Aven Wind Mage gets either instant or sorcery.
God damn, I have so much shit to do at the end of my opponent's turn. It's ridiculous.
Dude, I have 20 instants.
Yes,
21
absolutely,
instants and
absolutely.
sorceries.
You absolutely want that extra Aven Wind Mage.
Yeah, I figured. I mean, it looked pretty fun. Oh, also, I want more,
Show remorse.
fuck, I want more Weed Dragonauts, man. It gets +2/+0 till end of turn every time you cast an instant or sorcery spell.
Yeah, you want Weed Dragonauts, and then you want whatever the fucking dragon is that it's like a 0/4 dragon that gets +1/+0 for each instant and sorcery in your graveyard.
Alright, opponent, welcome to the all fun zone where I play a Teferi, your Vraska's contempted, and my response is to play another Teferi.
I forget that. Do you remember the name of that card, Kelnon?
What's the card do?
The 0/4 dragon. Is it the 0/4 red blue flyer?
Blue, red to cast, +1/+0, 0/4 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Instants and sorceries, in you play,
What's
and
the name of that card?
motherfucker, I'm trying to remember. I was trying to visualize it when I was
know
saying
what it is.
shit.
I don't know. Like you might can look it up, Ziggy. It's
Oh, dude, I'm just looking at my collection real quick. I know I've got some.
I see a thing called Piston Cyclops.
No, Crackling Dragon.
Crackling Dragon. That's the word. That motherfucker is busted as hell in that kind of deck.
All right, combat. So you know how we went 1-2 the first round, but now we're 3-0.
Now we're 3-0.
Even if we lose both of these, we're still even on the entire night as far as gold goes, and we got like mythics and rares out of this shit. Yeah,
Holy shit,
competitive
that's
constructed is great.
I do have 4 uncommons. I could at least make 2 of these. I think 2 would be good. You guys think 2 would be good?
I mean, so here's the thing. I would play, if I'm looking at, because we're talking about a red-blue deck with lots of instants and sorceries, right? I'd rather run Adelas if we were turning uncommons into shit.
Adelez, what do you mean?
Adeliz.
I just got back. What were you talking about?
He was asking if he should turn some into that, and I was like, dude, I'd rather play Adelaz.
I agree. I need 3 of those motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's how many I run.
3 drop. Done.
Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's 1 mana cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm in trouble this game,
only
combat.
Until end of turn. That's the difference. Is like the dragon.
Right, but it hits all of your wizards, which if you're running Wee Dragonauts and shit like that, everything you're running is a wizard. I'm playing
Yeah,
against
if you
fucking
run
white-green
Dragonauts-
tokens. I am getting Shrek'd here. Fuck me.
Rip. If you got Wee Dragonauts and you've got like get to Lava Runners especially, like
I'm also considering a 4th electrostatic field.
That I wouldn't do, no.
I think you're gonna move away from the electrostatic fields.
Exactly.
I think
Like-
you're gonna
like
find that
Dirt
you're
2?
gonna want to move away from them.
Like away entirely over time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Move to shit like
because
Wee
I think
Dragonauts, get to Lava Runners, shit like that.
Yeah, you'll find that get to Lava Runners and Wee Dragonauts are gonna do a shit ton more damage over time than those.
How do you spell get to?
Just type in
G-I-T-U.
Lava Runner.
That also works. One word together.
Oh, I have one of those already.
Yeah, like those
They
cards are
busted.
great.
They are busted.
Is
All right.
that common?
Yeah. So I'm basically in a situation where I either draw Rain of Soot or I die.
That is a busted 1-drop. Holy shit.
Yep.
Alright, now I need to drop 7 cards. I have 1 Banefire. That's probably good to keep, I imagine.
I would.
I got it.
I would keep. It depends on what you're facing, but like 1 to 2 Banefires in deck is really good.
Oh my god. So combat, I sat here and I was considering, because the top of my deck was Moment of Craving, and I was like, well, that'll gain me some lives. Does it keep me alive? I really need a Ritual of Soot. I was like, fuck it. It's Ritual of Soot or I'm dead. Like, that's the only thing I can see
And
here.
You got it.
I got it when I bend the Moment of Craving. By the way, Seraphim, when I always say play to your outs, I sat there and considered whether or not I had other outs. I did not. So I played to my fucking outs.
And it paid off.
Uh-huh. I mean, I had one out, so I played to that. Do I like only having one out? No, but
What do you guys think of Pyromantic Pilgrim? Should I drop those or keep those? I'm running those in Sure Strikes right now.
I need to look them up.
There are 2-drop that hits for 2 when they go out. They're 2-1.
It's a Pyromantic Pilgrim is 3-drop.
Oh, no, those are 3-1.
3-1 haste.
3-1 haste. That's right. I was thinking of the other guy.
And Sure Shock is a 2-drop. +3 +0 in first strike till end of turn.
So I think you'll move away from Pyromantic Pilgrim and move toward
Those sick ass 3-drops I just picked up.
the sick ass 3-drops. I think you'd move away from those and move toward the Lava Runners, the Wee Dragonauts, the Cinder Dude, and I mean that should be 12 creatures. I don't know if you have more creatures than that or if you need more creatures than that. But if you need more creatures than that, then I would look at
I think I got, let's see, how many creatures?
draw drakes.
I have 17 creatures.
alright, it's another Ritual of Soot or bust.
28% of my deck is creatures. I think that's pretty decent.
Yeah, this token deck is just fucking shrekking me.
I might go down to 2 electrostatic fields. Because I'm at 61 right now. And if we're thinking of backing away from those, honestly, I welcome this suggestion.
Jesus Christ. Alright, so I'm up against tokens.
That's rough, man. That's
Alright,
rough for you.
definitely bring in the other Ritual of Soot, definitely bringing in Lyra.
But yeah, Ziggy, I think you'll find that I think you'll find yourself having a lot more success being more aggressive with those other wizards. I think, do you have Wizards Lightnings in that deck?
That's the current deck list right now. I have 1 Wizard's Lightning, but I want more.
Alright,
Eventually,
so
yeah, when you can.
what I'm looking at there, I definitely want another Wee Dragonauts. You've got the Shocks, you've got the Lightning Strikes. I'd add 2 more Pyromancers.
I got 1 uncommon left. I'll do it.
Yeah, I would swap the 2. I would swap.
Yeah, obviously you want 3 more of those. You want more get to Lava Runners, or 1 more to be specific.
Are there any rares I need?
Lands.
Not really. Yeah, lands. I mean, that's pretty much it.
Well, I got the 2 steam vents.
Right, so there's 6 more lands you're gonna want.
6? Oh.
2 more steam vents and some whatchamacallit, Sulfur Falls. Okay, Duck, you got me. Like, I can't argue with that.
Ooh. Well, I could do 2 Sulfur Falls. And drop,
Yeah.
You can get-
and drop the Guild Gates.
Yeah, if you can get out of Guild Gates and into Sulfur Falls, I 100% recommend that.
What he said.
I'm doing it.
And then eventually you might want to move 2 each of your mountains and your islands into steam vents and Sulfur Falls, but at this point that's not like super important. And you
Alright,
don't
I
have
gotta
the
drop it.
you don't have the rare wilds anyways, I believe, right?
Rare
that's the same.
islands.
The rare wild cards.
Oh, yeah, I just used them for those lands.
Yeah. And once again, in Magic, real estate is always a good investment.
Absolutely.
I'm in the same boat. I don't have enough rare wild cards to get all the lands that I need, and I'm suffering through it right now. It's rough, dude, but we will get there.
I think I might drop an Aben Wind Mage since I just picked up another kick-ass flying 2-drop or 3-drop.
Yeah, I think
It's the same
let's
thing.
see.
It's just the mono blue version.
Yeah,
But this one does all wizards instead of Wind Mage
Right.
just to itself. Perfect.
yeah, and I think that the wind mages you're gonna probably eventually want to transfer from the wind mages more toward the Adelies to the fourth Gitu Lava Runner, to the fourth Wee Dragonauts, and maybe finding a way to. I would swap your 2 electrostatic fields for 2 more pyromancers. And
I'm sorry. Well, I missed that last one. What was it?
The 2 electrostatic fields into 2 Viashino Pyromancer, your fifth
Gotcha.
slot there.
Mm-hmm.
Those dudes are just busted. Like they're just straight up that like they're one of the best 2-drops that you could possibly run.
Mm-hmm. Well, Combat, this game I'm doing a little bit better. I wish I had some kind of engine going, but
You look like you're sitting on the board.
okay. I am in not a good shape all of a sudden.
Well, yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, I'll have to wait till I get my commons to do that. But
Yeah, but it takes time. It takes time.
oh
But
damn it! I
once
used
you-
too many characters in the deck list. All
Oh,
you see
no.
is- and it's named Trogdor the Burninator, and I actually wrote out Tractor, and it didn't fit.
I didn't. Do we know what the character limit is? This is good information.
24
did-
characters.
Oh, that's actually really short. Holy cow!
There, Trogdor the Burninator.
Oh my god. Alright, so
Let's do this.
gotta play to my all of 1 out right now. Fuck me. Yeah, this works out roughly the same.
Hold that thought.
Well, I have bad news, Combat.
I'm watching.
I have an out, but I don't have the.
Can't play it.
Yeah.
I see it.
I also need it really like last turn, so that way I could do 5, take 7, do 5, take 7, for a few turns.
I
Alright.
just played like a 15-minute hand
Mm-hmm.
with 3 mana
Uh-huh.
the whole time.
And
That's
you
all
won
you
the
need.
shit out of it, didn't you?
No. Well, it was pretty good until I got fucked at the end. But if I had ever drawn a 4th mana, I would have wrecked the guy. But I just, it was down to under 10 cards, or just about it. I'm like, oh my god, are they all at the bottom?
Yeah,
Apparently they were.
What the hell?
Oh my god, this fucking hand. This fucking hand! Alright, fine. You talked me into a deck just because I have double Essence Scatter here. Which will probably be mildly relevant at best against my opponent. Trogdor, burninating the hoe bags. That's how that song goes, right?
Yeah, Hobags was definitely in there.
Yeah,
That's what I
so
thought.
It had to be.
I mean, it's an important word in the English language.
For sure.
Is that a Steamkin? Holy shit, it's a Steamkin.
Yes, it is. And it's also shrekking me. Like, I couldn't let him untap with it and do bad things to me.
If I
Oh
lob
my
a shot a
God.
minion before it activates its ability, before their ability resolves, does it still spawn a guy?
I know when I've lost opponent. You got it. Let's go to sideboards.
Chain Whirler. Ugh.
Alright, well I'm trying this out.
Yes, Ziggy. If they have
Oh, it's still, yeah.
if they've got it on the stack, it's gonna happen.
I'm on the ropes, you guys.
You know, if I win this game, I'm gonna actually change that sideboarding a little bit. Should have thought about it longer before I hit submit, but that didn't make for a good show. I would have cut more Teferis and put more Vraska's Contempts back in. I was just looking at it as like 4-drop. It's like, 4-drop ain't gonna get me there.
Well, you've got a ritual sit in the way and the means to play it.
Yep, and I've got a Lyra, but don't have the means to get the right colors and mana. I'm just gonna try to
case in
control
point
the
on stream, Ziggy.
Say what?
If you are you still knee deep in that game?
Yeah, so
Ah.
hang on.
No worries. Kelnon is just seeing the effectiveness of Gitu Lava Runners firsthand.
Although luckily my opponent misplayed there and didn't attack, so we're gonna
Yeah, I
kill
don't
the
know
shit
why
out
he
of that
didn't
Lava Runner. Yeah, sure. You got Wizard's Lightning, bro. Like,
Oh shit. I should have done that before combat. I'm an idiot. Never mind. I just missed 2 damage for no reason. Oh, it's Beacon Bolt time.
oh shit, motherfucker. Alright, I need white mana deck. Not another Lyra deck. I need white mana. Or I need my opponent to play, like, some fucking, No more basics, opponent. What? Okay. You got it, opponent. Man, that card's dope, but, like, I don't think... Experimental Frenzy, he can play the top card of his deck. He can't play cards in his hand.
It was a handful of lands, I guarantee you.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Hey, look, it's Viashino Pyromancer. Hey, look, it's Gitu Lava Mat Runner.
Hey, look, it's my opponent shrekking me.
Yep.
I need white mana deck. Give me white goddamn mana. No, stop letting my opponent play shit off the top of his deck, MTG Shuffler. Back!
Oh my god, another one? Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Oh my god. Like, even if I draw runner, white mana, I don't know that I can get there. Wait, you killed your own creature to see if you could get something different off the top. What? No.
Oh my, this is ultimate monkey match, right?
Yeah. I need my opponent to hit like an 8 deep land pocket, and I also need to hit like an 8 deep land pocket. Oh my god, not white fucking mana. Holy shit, deck. Fuck, let me Field of Ruin my own goddamn lands.
I was about to say.
It's only opponent's lands.
Oh no.
No, believe me, I would have done that a long time ago if I could target my own lands. Alright, fuck it, main phase this, because, like, I need white mana.
You know what feels really good? The turn 3 Daybreak Chaplain with the Knight's Pledge on it.
Yes. Yes. Now you
Alright.
understand why when I said that about that card, when I was like, this is a card that can just single-handedly win game.
Yep.
Oh my god, combat, I top decked another white mana. Lyra,
Oh my
save
God.
me!
Lyra's
Save
coming
me! Do not have my opponent have nearly enough burn in hand to kill me. Maybe my opponent doesn't realize he can blow up Experimental Frenzy. Like, Alright, there's a shock. Wait, you're shocking Lyra? Fuck it, that's good. Risk factors. Wait, really? You can't play cards in your hand right now, opponent. I'll let you have them all.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm sitting here thinking about it, I'm like, wait, what? Alright, another Viashino Pyromancer, sure. Come on, let me start doming my opponent with this goddamn Lyra. Yeah,
He's digging.
he is.
Digging for the bolt. He's digging for the bolt. He's not finding the bolt.
Ah! Discarding.
Oh my god. How many cards does he have in hand?
Oh no, a shitload.
It looks like it's double digits.
Yeah, he had 11. He just discarded 4 cards. Alright. Lyra, take me back to 9. Alright, hold on. How many mana do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fuck! One short of going Ritual of Soot into Teferi. Alright, whatever. We're gonna Ritual of Soot, and then we're gonna have our opponent try to play some non-regular spells. Is this where he finally blows up his Experimental Frenzy? I feel like he has to know he can do that.
I don't know if he does. Just don't hover over it. It'll give him a reason to hover over it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck. Alright, Chain Whirler. That's actually okay. I can race a Chain Whirler.
I need a.
He's
fucking
hovering
card
over
so
it.
bad right now. Oh, what's he holding?
Oh, there he goes. He blew it up.
He read the card. God damn it.
God damn it. Opponent, why did you reach your magic card? Nothing good ever happens when you read magic cards. Lava Coil, no. Negate. Fuck your couch, motherfucker. Oh my god. Alright, combat. Attack. And like, this game is far from over right now, because like, my opponent has 6 fucking cards in hand.
Yup.
I get that I'm at 13, but I don't know that I've won.
He's got enough mana to 100 to take you to 0.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, easy.
Like, not gonna lie, next turn combat, I'm very tempted to swing with Lyra, then play my other Lyra, so I have one on defense too. My opponent has 10 fucking mana, 6 spells in hand. Alright, you got it. Wizard's Lightning my Lyra. Lightning Strike to Lyra. Alright, I'm gonna negate this, even though I don't think that this is the correct play. I think that it will get him to throw another burn spell at Lyra.
Yeah, I think it's gonna keep him double down on burning it and not you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I am definitely very much happy with the second Lyra in my hand. This game is so fucking ridiculous.
If he has burn, he will use it on her.
Oh, absolutely.
And so if he's not doing it, then that means you're pretty safe.
What the fuck does this card even do?
What?
Alright, I need to see the other side of it. Oh! Okay. Yes, yes, opponent. Attack Teferi. He's your true enemy.
Is this like a fucking cheap ass Valakut?
Yeah, it's like a shitty Valakut.
Like budget Valakut? Like
Yep.
what? You just reprint it. That would make me so happy.
You know, honestly, I don't think there's enough shit in Standard to make it scary.
No, I really don't think there is. It's just, it would just be like a cool addition.
Oh my god, combat. I think we got there. I'm at 18 right now.
He doesn't have any burn in hand.
Nope. Although the top of his deck was apparently... No, it was Experimental Frenzy. You revealed it to the Blasting Cannons. Or no, he exiled something to that. Okay. So... Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's happening anymore. Come on, Chain Whirler. Yes! Alright, whatever. Fuck it, you're dead. Like, I want you to throw burn at my Lyras and Teferis all day. This Lyra has eaten 9 points of burn. Or, I'm sorry, 6 points of burn. Teferi has eaten 6 points of attacks. Like, you got it, opponent. Oh my god, here comes the frenzy again. Alright, you're gonna do whatever you're gonna do, opponent. You got 7 mana, go.
That's a lot of mountains, man. That's scary.
Yeah, it is. But he's throwing burn at Lyra. Yes! Yes, Lyra, you ate so much goddamn damage. I'm so proud of you, girl. So on a scale of 1 to butt mad, how butt mad do you think my opponent's gonna be?
11 right now.
I'm gonna take.
If Lyra comes down. Oh my god, dude.
Well, I'm also about to fail to ruin his blasting cannon.
And it's tapped. He can't even get it off once.
Yep. Alright, search for Ascanta. Thank you for transforming.
Feels bad, man.
Hold that thought.
Alright. Your turn, opponent. Can you deal with Lyra the Second Coming?
Stu's got 12 mountains, like...
He does, and he can only play off the top of his deck. Alright, sure, you've shocked it. You know, that kind of amazes me that, like, he's throwing shocks off the top of his deck at it. Because, like, that means you have to find... Yep. Like, I will let you keep playing things that I am not scared of, opponent, I promise you. Eh? Has opponent realized I have it? Yes! Oh my god, that was such a ridiculous game.
He hit the land and he had to stop.
Like, I'm gonna be the first to say, I think that's one of the best, most fun games of Magic I've played in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're gonna cut 2 Teferis, add another Cast Down, add another Vraska's Contempt on the draw. Yeah. Lyra's so good! It's anybody's match, opponent. And this is a 700 gold differentiator for me, combat. If I lose, it's 700 gold less than if I win. This hand can get me there. Moment of Craving, Ritual Soot, lands.
And you get the syncopates in there for his risk factors, right?
Yep. Yeah, and please do. If y'all have questions like that, please, please, please ask them. Like, I'm just kind of going through this like, oh yeah, no, obviously this is what I do, but like, the only way you will ever learn to think like I do is to ask me these questions. So please never feel like those are dumb questions. Yeah, the syncopates are absolutely in there for risk factors because it exiles on counter. And it's kind of the top of his curve, so I'm trying to get as much value out of that as I can.
He learned his lesson.
Huh. He paused on my upkeep to Wizard's Lightning me. Interesting. So I'm really hoping he plays a Steamkin here, and then I get a 2-for-1 out of Ritual Soot. Yes! Calling shots from the goddamn stratosphere. Because, like, I'm not that worried about being at 8. Like, there are numbers that scare me. 8 is not one of them right now. Alright, he's still paused on my upkeep. Another Lightning Strike, that's fine. Yep.
5 is a scary number, though.
It is, but I think I'll be okay. Like, I think the last card in his hand is Risk Factor. Oh, it's an Experimental Frenzy, okay. I'm actually less worried about that than I would have been about risk factor. I mean, don't get me wrong, he could just go runner and kill me here, but yeah, like if his other top card is a 3 damage spell, like I'm just dead. But if it's a creature, I'm gonna start gaining life back. Yeah, like I'm dead there. Whatever, shit happens. Have to play to what outs I have.
Rip.
Whatever, 700 gold difference. But I mean, I'm still in the profit for gold on it, so. Oh no, that was only a 200 gold difference. Gotcha. I thought that. Whatever, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I thought. Oh hey, I got an experimental frenzy out of that. Cute.
Funny.